sacrifice everything that Jesus went through would leave any mother with a sword through their heart. So that's kind of the double meaning. I wish I could remember the phrase, but the angel did say, like, and a sword will pierce through your heart. If this is like what you end up doing. But I suppose some things are worth the sacrifices. Here we have one of my favorite anime characters of all time, Mugen from Samurai Champloo. I feel like if you don't like anime or you're trying to get started, Samurai Champloo is a great starter. It's short, lots of heavy lessons, and great characters. I feel, oh my gosh, there's like a fly or a bee in here. And it's buzzing in my microphone. I wonder if you guys can hear it. Anyway, it's a fly. I, kind of resonate a lot with Mugen, just as a character. He's very angry, so am I. I have a Super Nintendo controller. I am the biggest Super Nintendo fan. I want to do some of my favorite video games. I'm going to do a video of my favorite video games. But this Super Nintendo controller says, I'm not in the right mind. I'm not in control. And that is a Have Mercy lyric. The band Have Mercy. This song says, I'm not in the right mind. I'm not in control. But I gotta be strong for the ones I love. Keep them content with growing old. And that song just kind of reminds me why I'm here every day. And I may not be in control, but that doesn't mean that you can't have a fun time playing some Super Nintendo games while you're forced to be alive, right? On the back Storm